Hello, and in this video I'm going to be taking a look at the Royal Mint Sherlock Holmes Silver Proof 50p, or 50 pence. As you probably don't know, I'm actually quite a big fan of Sherlock Holmes. Personally, I know there's a lot of fans out there for the new modern Sherlock with Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman. Personally, I'm TV-wise, I'm more of a fan of Jeremy Brett's Sherlock Holmes portrayal. But so this is the silver proof version. You can get a P4 version, which is double the thickness. This is just the regular version for silver proof. I like coins, but I don't really go in for collecting legal tender so much. It's more kind of, I guess you could say, commemorative coins, which this is, but that's not really legal tender, if you know what I mean. It's kind of difficult to explain what I mean, but kind of more, because a lot of the legal tender type coins tend to be really pricey and really expensive, but this I saw and I had to get it because it's a commemorative Sherlock Holmes 50 pence piece, and I just had to get it because the design's fantastic. So this is the box. This is made by the Royal Mint, and for those of you who don't know, the Royal Mint are the people that make the money, if you like, in the United Kingdom. They make the coins. So you've got a nice silhouette on the front of the box. The sides of the box, there is something here. A celebration of Sherlock Holmes 2019 UK 50p silver proof coin. Nothing on that side. Treasure for life there. Nothing there. And then that is what's on the back. If you want to read that, you are more than welcome to pause the video. Same goes for everything else there. Just get a bit closer on that bit there so you can see that. So that is the box. Okay, so let's open this up. Now I know what some people are going to say. Some people may even comment it and argue that I should be wearing like the cotton gloves. Personally, it doesn't bother me. This is going to remain mine. I'm not going to give this away or sell this. It is going to be with me for the rest of my life. So if I have the odd fingerprint on the inner box, or if I have the odd fingerprint on the capsule inside, I can just wipe them off. It's not going to bother me too much. I can understand why people do like wearing the gloves, and that's fine. But for me, I personally don't mind, and I'm not gonna part with this, so I just thought I'd clear that up there. So there's a little indentation, or a bit of a cutout rather, in the cardboard here, where you can easily open this up, and then inside you're greeted with this little leaflet and the coin itself. Just put that to the side for now. So this is the little booklet that's included. Beautiful artwork on the front. I don't know who's edited and put all this together like this, but it looks absolutely fantastic. You've got the Sherlock Holmes, well, not logo, but Sherlock Holmes wording there, as well as the silhouette with various depictions. I believe it was it Sidney Paget that did the illustrations in the Strand, or some of them anyway. I'm not sure about that actually. But you've got the famous one there with the Reichenbach Falls. So yeah, that's the front cover. Looks very nice. On the inside you've got a nice picture of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, as well as some other illustrations there. And then if you want to read this, you're more than welcome to pause the video and have a read of that if you want to. And then going over the page, something to note, it's not going to be a problem for everybody, but for me at least, I prefer the black ink on the white paper rather than you know, the white, because I'm dyslexic and it kind of contrasts a little bit. But you know, it is readable. It's only a small paragraph there, so it's not too bad. But I'll just get a close-up here so you can see, and pause the video if you want to read this. I apologise if there's a glare on it. Try my best to try and get it so there isn't. Another picture there, and then the next page, or the next pages rather, has a bit more, some more quotes and some more information. Again, I'll do my best to get this so you can read it. And then more over here, another lovely illustration there. And then we have a bit here about the designer of the image, or the image, certainly that the Sherlock Holmes part of the coin, you know, that did the Sherlock Holmes side to the coin, if you know what I'm talking about. So I believe this is a picture of him here, saying he's a fan of Sherlock Holmes since childhood, and the designer is Stephen Raw. So you can pause and read that if you want. And then we've got some information about Stephen Raw here. Again, if you want to pause and read this, you are more than welcome. So again, we've got kind of like a little timeline here. That fantastic artwork illustration of Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty at the Reichenbach Falls. It's something I'd like to see, actually. You know, to be able to go to Switzerland and see the Reichenbach Falls. And I've never actually been to the Sherlock Holmes Museum. Something I'd love to do. In fact, I've never ever been to London. Never mind the Sherlock Holmes Museum. It is something I'd really love to do, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, I suppose. But yeah, more about the timeline. And again, welcome to pause and read if you want to look at this in a bit more detail. So this is more about modern day television series and things that have been done. I'm a bit upset that they didn't actually put an image, even if it was just a small one, of Jeremy Brett in here, because he is a lot of people's favourite portrayal of Holmes, including me. So I was kind of surprised that they didn't. I mean, they've got Benedict Cumberbatch in here and Martin Freeman, but that is about it, really, which is unfortunate. I wish they'd kind of put, you know, they could have done like a little, even if it was just like a little strip of images like Christopher Plummer, Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, you know, all these, Basil Rathbone, all these actors to have played the role. Would have been nice to have see in this little booklet, but I guess that was a bit of a missed opportunity. And then we have a little, I'm not sure what this is actually. It's some sort of quote or some. Okay, so this Sir Christopher Frayling seems to be happy that Sherlock Holmes has been put on a 50p from the looks of it. But you're welcome to pause and read that if you want. I'm not sure what that's about in the back there, but yeah, there you go. And then the back, you've got just the Royal Mint logo and their details and things. So yeah, a nice little booklet. So moving on to the box and coin itself. Lovely presentation box. It's kind of like a matte black with a kind of shiny Royal Mint logo on the top. And it opens just like a kind of like a jewellery box. And you've got the certificate of authenticity located in the top. So we'll just put that down carefully. There is the fantastic coin, but we'll get to that in a bit. So you've got Royal Mint logo, celebration of Sherlock Holmes, 2019 UK 50p silver proof coin. This one is number 1347 of 6,000. Yeah, 6,000. So you've got the specifications there. If you wish to, it's not easy to see, is it, on camera? Let's just try and get this so that you can see it. Specifications. Don't know if that's going to be visible. Apologies if you can't see that, but it is. It's not very. It's not very. What's the word? It's not very heavily coloured on the card here, but it's kind of in a silver font. So there you go. That's a little bit better. So you can see that. So the maximum mintage of this is 7,500. So I'm assuming that includes like the annual sets and things that they include this one in. And then you've got a little bit about the Royal Mint and their history over here. Again, apologies if you can't see that. I hope you can pause it and read it if you want to. And then on the back, you've just got information about the Royal Mint and their little hologram there. So that's nice. All nice, lovely stuff to go along with the coin. And then here inside we have the main event. So I'll just carefully get this out. Very carefully. There we go. So there it is. Oh, that's actually quite a good shot without any glare, so that's good. So you can see it there. If you want to pause and look at all the different stories that are actually on here, you are more than welcome to pause the video and look. But you've got some really good ones on there, like the Hound of the Baskervilles, the Dancing Men, the Bruce Partington plans, the Red-Headed League. You know, some really good stories that they've incorporated the titles of onto this coin. You've got a beautiful silhouette. You've got the Sherlock Holmes lettering at the top and then the 50p at the bottom. Beautiful design. By far my favourite 50p in existence. And that's why I've got the silver proof version of it. So yeah, really, really nice. And then the other side is, of course, the date, as you would expect to see on other 50p's, is 2019, and the, not silhouette, but the portrait of Her Majesty the Queen Elizabeth II. So yeah, I don't know, it's difficult to try and actually show the detail, but the silver definitely picks out more detail than your regular 50p's. But yeah, I'm not all knowing about the various coin alloys and various coin specifications, and you know, that's, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm not very, because like I say, I don't really collect legal tender. It's more coins that are you know, like a theme. Like I collect the Transformers Masterpiece coins. They're nowhere near as nice as this, but they're not legal tender or anything like that. This is technically legal tender. So yeah, it's kind of a first for me. So I apologise, I don't know all the correct words and stuff. But like I think I mentioned at the beginning of the video, there is a a P4 version of this, which is basically the same coin, it's just double the thickness. This one was actually £55. Actually, let's zoom in so you can see a nice shot while I just ramble on. That is zooming into the full. So let's try and lift it up a little bit so you can see a bit better. You can't really see it, but there it is. Apologies. Yeah, what was I saying? So there is the double thickness version of this as well. That's £95. This one was £55. So it's not. I mean, I know to some people that's not a lot of money, but for me that's not exactly cheap. Yeah, but it's a beautiful coin. It's really well made, nicely struck, as you would expect from the Royal Mint. Really, really nice. So if you're, I don't even know whether these are available anymore. They were like sold out on the first day, but yeah, really nice coin, really nice presentation. Really glad I got it. That's all there is to say, really. I just thought I'd do a little video showing it off and letting you see what it kind of looks like. Really good coin, and I'm really happy with it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. I know it's not really my normal sort of thing, talking about legal tender coins and Sherlock Holmes related stuff, but I am, as I say, a big fan of Sherlock Holmes. I love the stories, I love the character. You know, the books are well, not the books, but the short stories, and the 4 novels, just masterpieces. So yeah, and yeah, my favourite portrayal of Sherlock Holmes for TV is definitely Jeremy Brett. So yeah, I hope that I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like I say, leave a like, and if you didn't like it, leave a thumbs down, leave a comment if you want, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.